Now that's good for breaking up the mind control. Yeah, it's good to see everyone. We have a very powerful message today, and we are going to be taking science and the Hopi prophecy, ancient texts. We're going to be combining it together so that we could understand how half the population is gone. A lot of people can't grasp their minds. You know, how could half the population go away? How can half the population go away? In this lesson today, you are going to understand and overstand the science of mind control and the ancient text of the Hopi Blue Star prophecy that literally speaks word for word about this time. And we're going to be going very deep into this today. It is a very urgent message. Please put a like on this video. It helps others find this message. We're going to be talking about how mind control frequencies are deployed upon the population. And we're going to be talking about our physical body, how the body can either go in a growth state or a state of threat or fight or flight, and what actually happens in the body when the physical body is in a state of threat. And we have to understand the science of this, and we're gonna combine it together with the spirituality of this time period. The Hopi Blue Star prophecy speaks about zombies in the end days. Are you already seeing zombies walk the earth? Let me know in the chat. I know it's a lot for people to wrap their minds around, but biblically they said men's hearts will fail them for fear. So a lot of people, they're about to witness some crazy events, some crazy upbringings right now, you know, and the black goo is running wild, but the light of Christ is here to purify it. And the purifier, as the Hopi Blue Star prophecy speaks about, the purifier is coming. And we speak about the Great Solar Flash on this channel. Do you know about the Great Solar Flash event? The purifier is coming. The Holy Spirit fire purifies the body. And there is absolutely so much information in the Hopi prophecy that speaks about this. And we're literally witnessing this all play out in front of our very eyes. We're ready to go, Christina. Yeah. Yeah, it's really this is a very powerful message, and you know, I'm watching people. People are struggling to wrap their minds around it. You might say to yourself, how do these people not get it? You're literally walking an earth right now where there's two different realities. The rapture is happening now, and whether you relate to this time period as the rapture, whether you relate to this time period as the Hopi prophecy, we're literally seeing this right now. It is a very powerful message. And, you know, it's really going to help us understand and overstand what really is going on in the world. We have to, you know, get ourselves into a state of personal development. The problem is, and scientifically, our structure, our body is not in a state of personal development or growth. Because of the satanic cult on the mainstream media, they have put people into the state of threat, and we're going to learn what happens to your body when creatures actually try to put you in a state of threat. There's always a threat. There's always danger. On the fake news. Do you know about fake news, baby? Yeah. So we're saying no to the stress, you know, and as we're learning, you know, we have to remove toxins, trauma, and thoughts, negative thoughts. And they're actually doing this on TV. So we gave everyone enough time to get on this very powerful live stream. And this video message will last the test of time. And in order to get this message out to the people, I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. Please put a like on this video. You could either smash the like button or gently tap the like button. It helps build the algorithms. People will learn about mind control, and people will learn that the Hopi prophecy is happening right now. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. We have daily videos on this channel. We have 2 a days on Friday. Am I making this on a Friday? Will I be back tonight? Please subscribe. You'll get a notification on your phone. I'll be coming back. Be coming back tonight live. It's Friday Night Lives. Yeah, it's going to be great to see everyone. And if you'd like to go into further detail, if you like community, if you'd like to speak on Zoom collectively, uncensored content is on Patreon. We have many videos on Patreon if you would like to join Patreon. If you would like to support the channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. Half the population is under a state of mind control. And people ask the question, how can half the population be controlled? How can half the population be controlled? People are saying, how do they not see it? You could ask this question in the chat right now if this is something that you have asked on your journey. How do they not see it? How do they not see it? If you ask yourself the question. Today we understand that the frequencies pumped out by the television, they pump out the frequencies of fear, guilt, and shame. And you should become very familiar with the Hawkins scale of consciousness. Our body, in order to improve our lives, in order to become the best version of ourselves, in order to live in abundance, in order to have a beautiful life, our bodily state has to be within personal development. And you could write it in the chat. We have to be, our energy, right? Our life force energy has to be going towards personal development. The energy of our body can go towards either growth or threat. Once again, you want to grow, right? Your energy goes to growth, right? You could grow your physical body, right? Or you could grow your life. You're growing your life. It's personal development. So the energy of your body can go towards growth or threat. When we look on the TV, especially in the past few years, since the psychological World War III, the spiritual war has started, there is always a threat. Do you always see a threat on TV? So people are always in this frequency that there's always a threat. Oh, there's a threat outside. Oh, there's a plague outside. Oh, there's a war outside. While all along the war is actually happening in the spiritual realm. It's actually happening inside of the people. What is happening inside of your body? And this is very important. Please put a like on this video so people learn this. The adrenals send energy to deal with the threat or the stress. So think about the TV over the past few years. Is there always a threat? Is there a lot of stress? The adrenals send the energy to deal with the threat instead of growth. The blood vessels squeeze shut in the brain, not nourishing your consciousness. We become less intelligent under stress. Why are we becoming less intelligent? It's because we aren't thinking, we are using reflexes. And this is how they begin to control a portion of the population. So when we are under this, stress, when there is a threat out there, what are the threats that you see on TV? There's always, so many people are turning off the TV and turning on YouTube so they could educate themselves. They're learning, they're having a good time. You could tune into whatever you want on YouTube. And that's why people are turning off the manufactured, structured TV. That's why they call it a television program, because they're programming your mind. It's called mind control. Today, we're learning about it. It's very important. D'Amber, thank you so much for the support. 555, the fifth dimension. Grand Rising, Michael, I tried Reiki for the first time. Wow, my energy felt good movement, investing on my vessel to heal and to help others. God is good. Wow, that's a good synchronicity. I actually just did Reiki with my good friend Adam Gell. Yeah, it's good. It's amazing to do Reiki, you know. And when you do energy work, or even if you say you go and you do something called ultrasound, I used to go to my chiropractor for the ultrasound. It takes a couple of days for it to kick in. So yeah, it's really important to become more energetic. It's actually part of the lesson later on. So that's what's literally happening right now. People are becoming mind controlled. And some people are aware of MK Ultra. I recently did a full video on MK Ultra. The video is on the channel page. We become less intelligent under stress because the blood vessels of the brain squeeze shut. And during this time period, we aren't thinking, we are using reflexes. And as we're using reflexes, people become zombies. They become zombified. It's just reflexes, right? So that's where we have to really, you have to realize that we are in a spiritual war. And I want you to focus on this as you are becoming the person you came here to be. If you cannot be intimidated, you are immune from witchcraft. You know about witchcraft, light warriors? If you cannot be intimidated, you are immune from witchcraft. Don't be intimidated. People are aware. There's this old creepy guy. People don't even know if he's alive. He went on TV whatever it was, 2 years ago, a little more than 2 years, and he goes, "Oh, it's going to be a dark winter, folks." Oh, like this, like casting a spell. And when you're immune to this, you're like, get away, old man. Get away, old man. Get out of my way, serpent. Get out of my way, serpent, because God has given me the authority to trample serpents. You're actually worthless to me, serpent. And you could write it in the chat right now. God has given me the authority to trample serpents. It's a biblical time period. So when you are not intimidated, the witchcraft holds no power over you. And this is literally happening in the now moment. There's witchcraft. There's spells. There's spells. They're casting broadcast on lie vision. It's all in the words. And we have to wake up to the mind control today. We're going to break free of the mind control now. We're going to undo the MK Ultra with the love bowl. Please put a like on this video. It helps others find this message. We're going to retune ourselves, and then we're going to discuss the Hopi Blue Star prophecy. It's a powerful time. It's very, you will always remember, if you're getting this transmission, you probably are going to survive this. That's why you're getting this message. It's divine timing. A lot of people have different takes on, whatever the amount might be. Some people, like the Hopi prophecy, half the population might die off, a third might die off, whatever it is, right? We don't have to get into that type of stuff, but we have to know that we're going through a massive extinction event, regardless of what it is. And, it's spoken about in the Hopi Blue Star prophecy. And that's why we have to develop ourselves. We have to become empowered. We have to make changes today. And we actually have to dive into the past to save our future. Because it is free will. Humanity will either go extinct or humanity will survive. A lot of you know about the rapture, and half disappear and half, they keep going. Hashtag keep going. And there's no right or wrong to this. It just is what it is. And the Hopi Blue Star prophecy, speaks about this. And it's really important to break down the word. Because it's written for us to digest. And that's what we're all doing. And please put a like on this video so others can get this. So the Hopi Blue Star prophecy. Those who return to the ways given to us in the original teachings and live the natural way of life will not be touched by the coming of the purifier. Sounds like the Holy Spirit fire is coming. Sounds like the great solar flash is coming, baby. Oh, yeah. Can we get some suns in the chat? Some starbursts in the chat? And it's really important to, we talk about this all the time. The natural ways, get out of nature, get in the sunlight, ground, Those that live the natural way of life will not be touched by the coming of the purifier. They will survive and build the new world. Only in the ancient teachings will the ability to understand the messages be found. The Hopi Blue Star prophecy speaks about the Earth's natural rotation. Oh, and they try to spin you the opposite way. We actually been talking about the spin, the spiral. Yeah, there's two spirals. There's the satanic spiral, the opposite way, and the Christ spiral. This goes a lot deeper, and it's all connected across all of these ancient texts. The Earth's natural rotation is counterclockwise. And it was a big video. It was a big in regular in mainstream news. They actually shared recently, and I discussed it on the channel page. The Earth's rotation has stopped and started going the opposite way. The Earth's natural rotation counterclockwise, and we return to nature. And that's why some people, they're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Frank, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate the support. Thank you for that, Frank. Love you, Frank. It's going the opposite way. So, we're witnessing mind control. And the Hopi Blue Star prophecy speaks about mind control. It speaks about zombies walking the earth in the end days. And it's really important for us to break down the text. We're going to do it together, all of us, right now. Brian, thank you so much for the support, Brian. I love you, Brian. Thank you for that. Yeah, no, it is crazy, but that's why and it says those that have the ability to understand these ancient messages will be able to excel in the end days. And we have to combine both, right? It's in science, it's called hemisync. We have to take science, we have to take spirituality, metaphysics, boom, smash it together. This is the end of the world. But it's the end of the world as you know it, because this was not right. And that's why the Rainbow Warriors are here to make the earth green again, right? Like the prophecy says, This is the end. Put the 999 completion codes in the chat right now. We're hitting 999. We're headed towards 1111. Please put a like on this video as we break down mind control, as we break down zombies in the Hopi prophecy. You know, it's interesting. The cult tried to scrub out Native American culture across the board because they don't want the true culture out. This is the land. Isn't that crazy what they did to the Native Americans lately? They took all the Native Americans out of the sports teams, right? All the products. Amy W 999 completion. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate you. Hopi Blue Star prophecy. Many will appear to have lost their souls in these final days. So intense the nature of the changes will be that those who are weak in spiritual awareness will go insane. For we are nothing without spirit. They will disappear, for they are just hollow vessels for anything to use. There will be those who walk as ghosts through cities, canyons, and man-made mountains. Those that walk in these places will be very heavy in their walk and appear painful as they take each step, for they will be disconnected from their spirit and the earth. A lot of what we discuss on a daily basis is broken down in the Hopi Blue Star prophecy. And we are actually seeing this in the now moment. And a lot of this ancient text, you know, when we dive in, and we're going to be diving into this text right now, it's really important that we are focused on this right now, because people don't understand how can half the population, a third of the population be led to slaughter. The purifier is coming as the Hopi Blue Star prophecy speaks. Those that live and focus on the Hopi prophecy, those that live the natural way of life will not be touched by the coming of the purifier. We're becoming more natural. We're becoming more in tuned. Some people are going one way. Some people are disconnecting. They're purging out their body. They're becoming more in tune with nature, the God source frequency, and they will not be touched by the coming purifier. And it's shown in the Hopi prophecy. Jill Warsaw 1111, thank you so much for the support. They live, showed up, flat earth. Tesla stated this is a realm. Yeah, Nikola Tesla said this is a realm. The world is chaotic, spinning out of control. Mother Earth is perfectly still and silent. Yes, it's time to be, remember they said be still? Be still. You know, Mother Earth is very powerful. They flick us off like a little flea. But that's why it's really important. You know, I actually shared about this. We broke this down in our meeting on Patreon, how Thor, and they showed how Asgard and Midgard, which is Earth, and you see the realm, and it's very, when you see that picture, you could actually, you know, and they show you the truth there, and you're saying, wow, that it's a realm. It's so interesting how this all it all comes together. So it is very, look at that, 999, beautiful, boom, 1111, it's time for 1111. No, it's a very powerful message, and we're going to break it down. So as we have so many people, we have 1111, so many people are here right now. We're headed over 1,000 on the live stream. Who knows, maybe 50,000, maybe 100,000 will watch this video. Many will appear to have lost their souls in these final days. When you reflect on your everyday life, do you see people, and you could see them, it's like they're lost. They lost their souls. You might have friends and family. You might have coworkers. You might have a wife, kids, a husband, and they are lost. And just like the rapture said, one is taken, one remains, right? One is in the bed, right? One is gone, right? It's happening. It's the wheat and the tares right now. So intense will the nature of the changes be. Those that are weak in spiritual awareness will go insane. We've gone through so many crazy changes since 2020. And they are continuing. And people, they're literally trying to go back into that burning building. The old way of life, the satanic cult is going down, and people are still trying to worship. And they don't realize that it's in the subconscious mind. Those who are weak in spiritual awareness will go insane, for we are nothing without spirit. Now, let's pay attention here. They will disappear. Sounds like the rapture. They will disappear, for they are just hollow vessels for anything to use. Very interesting. Very interesting. You know, they say, and I've shared many times, this is the light of Christ here. I am not the body. I am the energy that operates the body. And they try to disconnect you from your soul, right? They took out the spirit, right? They took out the soul. They took out God, right? From the schools, right? So many parents are fed up. They're pulling their children out of school. They're homeschooling every single day. If you're homeschooling your child, let us know in the chat. They will disappear, for they are just a hollow vessel for anything to use. And they say demons, they can't inhabit this world because they don't have a physical body. But if they have a hollow vessel, the demon, some of you know about demonic attachments. You ever hear about demonic attachments? The vessel, the soul is gone. They have, and people are, it's weird. Some people, they're actually reporting that they can't have a connection to their soul, which is a weird thing for them to say. So it says a hollow vessel for anything to use. There will be those that walk as ghosts through cities, canyons, man-made mountains. Man-made mountains. I see the man-made mountains. I see the man-made mountains. You look in the city, you see those man-made mountains. They're called buildings now. Years ago, they had to come up with words for this. Man-made mountains. You look at the buildings, they're inhabiting the cities. They're walking it looks like, if you sit back, it looks like a motherboard. Looks like a motherboard. They got the people in the cubes, and they're siphoning the loosh. They're siphoning the loosh. Frank, thank you so much for the support. I love you, Frank. Change your mind, change your life. It all depends on you. Thank you, Michael, for guiding us through the chaos. Love you, brother. I love you, Frank. You're my brother, and you're the lion, Frank. I love you, Frank. So yeah, it's right there. It's right there. As they walk in these places, so they're walking in cities, they're walking in man-made mountains. They will be very heavy in their walk and appear painful as they take each step. For they are disconnected from their spirit and the earth. Can you imagine your body? So your spirit, the energy and the light, from the sun, right? And your DNA receptors, that's how we're pulled in. And your chakras, your chakras, it's not spiritual wackadoo. No. Chakras. Ever hear about chakras of the body? In the ancient Sanskrit, chakra means spinning wheel of energy. And we got to get those wheels to start spinning. We got to get those DNAs to DNAing. But some people, their DNA is shut off now. And they're disconnected from the spirit. They're disconnected from the earth. You know, so many times on the channel, and they've been doing this for years, you know, get you busy, get you in the cubicle, get you with the rubber soles on. You got to get out in nature. You got to be connected to the earth. And when they say connected to the earth, you are connected to the Schumann resonance, a very big topic on the channel. If you're new to the channel, please check out all the videos on the Schumann resonance. It's telling us all about what we're going through right now. If you haven't done so, please put a like on this video. We have so many people here right now. If you're new to the channel, please smash the like button and please click the subscribe button. I really appreciate that. People are disconnected from the earth. From the earth. It says it there. Hopi Blue Star Prophecy. All biological systems are connected to the Schumann resonance. That's the frequency of the earth. Oh, it is you against the world, September. Love you, September. And we see this right, and that's the mind control that's happening right now. So people are under a deep mind control spell. Obscure Cosmos 777. Thank you for the support. Going back and forth from moon to sun gazing, candle gazing too. I saw the eye within. We are conduits of the divine. Absolutely, Obscure Cosmos. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, we are going back and forth between things. We're going back, and as it says, those that go back and live the natural way of life will not be touched by the coming purifier. Yeah. Are you going back to the natural ways of life? You know, get out in nature. Get out in the sun. Get out in the sun, kid. Don't you feel like a beautiful sunny day, right? Our parents were right years ago. Hey, shout outs to my mom and all the moms out there. Get off the video games. Get out in nature. Right? Our parents knew. They knew. They knew the agenda. Pauline Mall, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, Pauline. I hope I made you laugh. We got to raise our We're going to make you laugh tonight on Friday Night Live. Please subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tonight for more. For the funnies. Do you like the funnies? Let me know in the chat if you're there. Do you like the funnies? No, but we're going back to the natural way, the Earth's natural rotation. Pamela Goose, thank you so much for the support, Pamela Goose. The time is now to choose God versus evil. God wants us all with him. He loves us all. Indigenous people knew we were all connected to nature. What happens to nature happens to us, absolutely. We're all getting back to nature. We're getting back to the basics now. Kenny, you're the man, Kenny. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, Kenny. Kenny writes, God's phone number, Jeremiah, God's phone, Jeremiah 333, call unto me, and I will show you great and mighty things that you not know of. Yeah. It's time for great and mighty things. We're here to be mighty. Thor is mighty, right? Frank, thank you for the support. Frank writes, I tried to go natural, but my wife made me take a bath. Thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate you. Yeah, we all have to go back to the natural ways. And, you know, it's important that we really get the message out there, and it's getting out there today because of all of you. And again, please put a like on this video. Share this link. People are saying, what's the mind control? And please remember, if you're just tuning in, the blood vessels in your brain shut when you are under constant stress or when there's a threat. And then we become less intelligent under this stress. We aren't thinking, right? So people right now, they're not thinking. They're just using reflexes. Whatever the controllers say, okay, I saw it on TV. And we do need to be empathic, but we're trying to shake the earth. And because we're in an extinction event, God, if people aren't waking up, God is going to shake this earth like never before. Harley Ray Crystal Shop, thank you so much for the support, Harley Ray. Plant a garden and become one with nature while grounding with your garden. Thank you so much, Harley Ray. If you want some tremendous crystals and sage, you should check out Harley Ray Crystal Shop. That's the natural way. You got to purify your living area. You got to get the sage. You got to, when in doubt, sage it out, you know. Sage everything out right now. It's crazy. You got to sage it out. But, you know, the earth is going back to the natural way. You know, and it says the natural rotation. And now we, the people, also have to go back to the natural way. So if the earth is going one way or vibrating, and then the others are going and vibrating the other, they disappear like a snap, like the rapture, like Thanos. Remember Thanos' snap? Right now, there is a battle in the black goo, right? The black goo. Some people heard about the black goo mind control. The black goo takes over the vessel, right? Think about the mind control, the black goo. This demonic force takes over the vessel. And then people are under this spell. They are not controlled. They are just using the reflexes, if you will, like a zombie. And the battle right now, the struggle is between this entity, this darkness. Darkness is the absence of light. Light is information. And we literally have this battle right now, and it is the spiritual warfare, the unseen battle. There's an unseen battle going on right now, but, you know, and this has been going on for years, but the unseen battle has now been seen. You know, a lot of people, you know, they knew about the invisible enemy that was out there. For we fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. It's on a different dimensional plane. And now we're getting our signal that we're on this new path right now. We are on a new path, and we see this battle. So when we have the black goo, and we have the light of Christ. And as we said before, we have to become very mighty. We have to be the mightiest of the mighty right now. Because you're going against the grain. It's not easy to go against the grain. 11:11, beautiful. Look at that, 11:11. That's our sign. Please put a like on this video. This video is getting out to the masses because of all of you. You know, people have to learn about mind control and what's going on. You know, and I like to, you know, we have all of the things here. I like to share about Marvel superheroes, right? So we see here this beautiful artwork. Pete, 144. We got the 144s in the chat right now. Look at the beautiful artwork here. Please put a like on this video if you're learning about what's going on through superheroes. So you could have, some people know about the black goo that takes over, but then we have to embrace the mighty light of Christ. We are wielding Mjolnir because we're mighty. And the electric universe, Nikola Tesla said this is the electric universe. Remember Thor? And we see this battle here. I like this artwork, and I'm using this for the presentation today. You see, please check out some of the YouTube shorts. I like to use Marvel superheroes to share about what's going on as well. That's why the channel is called Our Everyday Lives. I use everyday life examples for the people. If you like that one, put a thumbs up on the video. Super Freak, thank you so much for the support. A massive micro to macro natural selection process happening inside out, cellular cleansing break. Thanks for the support. Yeah, we are going through cellular cleansing. It's not so easy. A lot of us are going through massive ascension symptoms right now. But, you know, a lot of us, we have densities. We have the black goos. We have the spikies. We got a lot of things going on right now. And it is important that we are embracing this. We're getting back. And please, you know, I want everyone to, you know, do your research. Research the Hopi Blue Star Prophecy. And all we could do is go back to the ancient texts. Those who return to the ways of greatness in the original teachings and live the natural way of life will not be touched by the coming of the purifier. Oh, the Holy Spirit purifier is coming. It's not easy, not even for me. A lot of people are getting purified right now. It's not easy. That's the ascension symptoms. That's the upgrades. We're getting ready for the great solar flash event, and absolutely nothing could stop it, light warriors. Absolutely nothing. Mind control frequencies. They got their army of mind control. Some people know about the hive mind, and we could actually see this scientifically. You're either in a state of growth, you're becoming self-empowered, or you're living the victim. There's always a threat. There's so many people are turning off the TV. They're sick and tired of the TV. Did you shut the TV off? Let us know in the chat. Are you watching YouTube instead of TV? Let us know in the chat. And when you are watching the TV, the adrenals are sending the energy to deal with the stress of watching TV. There's always a threat on the TV. Every day there's plagues, there's wars, there's everything. It's all an illusion. And when this happens, the blood vessels of the brain are squeezing shut, and you are now not nourishing your consciousness. You are becoming less intelligent under this stress. And we are not thinking like humans, critical thinking. We are using reflexes. And that's that zombie that's walking around. It's just doing reflexes. You ever watch those zombie movies? It's time to turn it all off and turn on and activate the light of Christ. God mode is on now. Michael is here. We are the 144,000. This is biblical. And each and every one of us are here to bring forth the victory of the light. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, right? Click that like button, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. And we're changing right now. Share this video link on all platforms. Subscribe to the channel. I will be back on tonight. Don't go anywhere. If you're new to the channel, check out the channel page. So many new people are joining. Check out the Schumann resonance. We must be connected to the earth. And in the Hopi prophecy, they said people will not be connected to the earth. We have to be connected. Our souls have to be connected to our body, and our body has to be connected to the earth. Our souls have to be connected to the body, and our bodies need to be connected to the earth. I love each and every one of you. Grateful for all the support. Share, subscribe. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. I'll see you tonight. Bye for now.